All right, so while we wait for Giorgio, we are going to get started. Okay? All right. So we're going to get started. So
Okay.
when we last left off our ragtag group of members of the Oasis, passengers of the Oasis, they were hurtling towards the planet they had just passed in the hyperspace lane, creating as the ship created a shockwave that exploded in the atmosphere above. It crash landed, and this is where we pick up. As you
Planet. I
feel
forgot. What was the name of the planet?
Raxus, Raxus. You weren't necessarily on the planet, but the Oasis had just ended its trip at the end of the hyperspace lane there and was on its way back. Because it's like a bus. It picks up people, they go to another planet along the hyperspace lane, get dropped off, more people get picked up, stuff like that. It's basically like it was like a space bus.
Space bus.
It was, yes. It no longer is.
Is it funded by the Republic?
From the stories, no. It was a privately owned civilian transport and freighter cargo transport. It was not owned by any military faction in any way. It was all a civilian. It was a business.
All private.
It was a private business essentially. But it had a very big reputation of having like no issues whatsoever. So much so, even senators and ambassadors had used it in the past to get safely to meetings. Does it annoy you guys if I looked at like the bottom camera? So I'm looking at like your faces and everything, but should I look at the camera instead? I don't know if it bothers you, because honestly, it's bothering me now. Anyway, so as you feel the pod hit the planet and go skidding, it jerking you all around. The seat belts, the seat holders holding you in place, rattling as you get thrown around, and you feel yourself slide to a stop, and it all goes quiet. All the rumbling and all the banging of the metal pod against the planet's surface have ceased. After a few moments of silence, Lara undoes her protector and lets her lifts it up and gets out, going to each and every one of you to let you out. Unfortunately, since we're still waiting for Giorgio, Chris, the black masked man, who is sitting at the end.
Oh, we're at an angle.
Yep, who is sitting at the end next to her, is unconscious. His head hit slammed back into the back of the seat during the landing, and he is slumped forward, not moving, but very much breathing and alive, just knocked out.
So, I see something.
Yep. So, as she starts to undo her belt, her seat, and starts moving around, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna get up too. Because seeing as now it's free to move about the cabin, right?
Yep, you're basically free to move around now.
Can I go to the door?
Oh, it's loading. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how much of the cargo hold you can see, but I'm trying to make it so you can see quite a bit of it.
You can see the word cargo hold right
Yeah,
now.
you should basically just be able to see, like...
That's a start.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Graham, Justin, did you get my Discord message?
No, I did not. 1 sec, let me look.
It's slowly loading in in squares. It's like,
Personal message? Or...
Yeah, it's on the SW Nerd stuff, the Just You and I channel. Just while we're waiting, I guess.
Okay. All right, sure thing. Okay.
If you want to do something with it, I don't know. I don't know. You don't have to.
I do see it. Well, right now, I will keep that in mind.
I also have no idea, but it could not even be relevant to bring it in.
I'm so glad I can actually see my screen. I don't have to depend on Giorgio.
All right. So Austin's character, as Lara gets up and starts moving over to a small cabinet on the side of the wall. You head over to the door. What do? Do you just...
Well, can I look out? Does the door has a window, right?
Yeah, it has a small, like, rectangular window and, like, eye level, sort of, for an
All
average.
right. What do I see when I look out? Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, make a perception check. 8. All right, so the glass...
oh, wait, perception.
Yeah.
I have +2 on.
Okay, so 10. All right, so the glass has been cracked in the impact. However, it is very resilient, so it did not shatter to avoid depressurization in an escape pod scenario. And you can see past it through all the cracks and some of the bigger chunks of non-cracked glass. You see just a night sky. Stars.
Oh, I'm looking upward.
Well, you just see out. You see a night sky a bit, and you see like a night sky in first because it's lit up, and then you can see a little bit of sand in front of you.
It's like I'm in a desert type thing.
A bit, yeah.
On the beach.
But yes, it's very dark. You can unfortunately not see too far. You can only see like maybe 10 feet in front of you. Do you have dark vision actually? Does your character?
Yeah.
How much?
I think it's 30 feet.
Dark vision? Oh, 60 feet. Okay. So yeah, you can see clearly. It just stretches for miles.
Oh, yeah, 60 feet.
It just stretches for your entire vision. It's just sand in the direction you're looking. You're looking around and you just see a bunch of
desert.
Sand. A bunch of sand. Yep. And it's a night sky.
Can I open the door?
Sure. Well, you go to press open the button, but it makes the same noise it had made for Geo when he previously tried to open the. It is locked
we
again.
need the code to get out.
It's gonna. Well, thankfully you have someone there that can do that.
What's her name again?
Lara.
My guy just like,
hold on. I gotta get in that.
My guy's just like, there's no
I can't do my
possibility.
accent. Hold on.
No possibility.
It's too much pressure.
Don't worry.
I can't get it up. I can't get the accent up.
Performance issues. It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Skill issue. I'm just...
Huge skill issue, bro.
Don't worry. Hey, I don't even do a voice. I talk in the same voice for every single person. Every single person in this galaxy is the same because I say it in the same voice. I try. But, okay. So you go to open the door, but it was unfortunately locked by Lara as they were running from the battle droids.
Okay. There's also that concern, don't you think, Austin? Like, is the air breathable outside?
Yeah, it is.
Are we certain of this?
Yes.
Yes, because I was on this planet, as a matter of fact. Wait, are you saying that to me, or is your character saying
wait. No, the story was that we flew off this planet, right? We all left from this planet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily. You could have gotten on at a different stop. It's like a bus thing, right?
Okay. But living life has gotten off onto this. Okay. Yeah, that does change things.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
My character's moving by himself.
Yeah, no, I figured you were going down to talk to Austin's character.
Oh!
That's why I assumed was happening.
That was more an aside whisper to him, but like...
Okay, well, yeah, you approached him to whisper, like, why are you even trying to open?
I don't even know. Should that be in-game?
It makes sense if it's like you're trying to question stuff in-game. But,
Just
anyway,
this guy coming up
you
and just going, hey, bro, consider.
Consider we might die. All right, of the Bith approaches the red-skinned individual from behind. He's like, don't do that. We don't even know if we can breathe this planet's air. Austin turns around and is like, I was just here. I think I can breathe this air. I think we're okay.
I wouldn't know. I just was breathing.
Lara, while you guys have been checking out the door... By the way, Gio, jump in if you want to do anything. I don't want.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just watching this whole thing go down with my feet up and my hands crossed behind my head. You know.
All right, you had unbuckled and you flipped over into the other side of the chairs and you basically just leaned back and like, I just
Just straight
relaxing.
on.
Lara,
Lara,
while Austin had gone to the door, Lara went over to a small medical kit on the wall. Unfortunately, it had been smashed shut, or it had been smashed by a crate that flew off one of the shelves during the landing. Not many crates flew off, but unfortunately the one closest slid out far enough and bashed the medical supplies cabinet. She opens it and pulls out 3 med kits. And she walks over to you, the red-skinned individual, remembering you had been the only one injured in any way, and hands you one of the med kits to patch up the wound in your shoulder, the back of your shoulder from getting shot.
Oh my gosh, what is this YouTube video?
I don't know, I'm not watching it.
Austin's listening to it for sure.
Dude, I'm trying to pick up the Scouse accent. This video is insanely racist against Scousers.
What's a Scouse? I don't think I've ever heard that term in my life.
It's for people from Liverpool area.
Oh.
Okay, well, I've heard of that.
Oi, governor.
So,
Oh my god, this is terrible.
So she hands you the med kit to patch up the wound. And meanwhile, there's 2 extras that she just sets down. She takes a breather, finally being able to compose herself after everything that just happened. Composing herself, and she's like, okay, well, we're here now, and we're alive. That's a start. She takes a peek outside the glass window as well and sees the desert and the sky and realizes it's night time and they don't really have a whole lot of options outside, but there's plenty of options inside. She takes a look around at all of you and is like, well, I believe the first thing we should do is get your equipment. That's why we are here in the first place. She pulls out a small little pad, like an electrical pad. And she asks, she's scrolling through it a little bit, and she's like, what were your names so I can get your crates?
You guys are closest, so it makes sense that you would respond first. I'm just putting that out there.
Mine's Fidu Nimon.
Fidu Nimon. She scrolls through a little bit, comes to a stop. Your crate is 5432. And she walks over to the crate wall, slides out one of the crates off the shelves on the rack, and presses her card into it, and it snaps open, revealing all your equipment. And she walks back over to you, the red-skinned individual. Yes, sir? You didn't hear that, what, Austin?
I gotta get the accent.
All right.
You must football play anyway. My name's Ash Ross.
Ross. Okay, Ross. Shut up.
What are you laughing at now?
I tried to do it with the accent and I can't. Okay, I just need to give up. Okay, Arosh 7324. She points over to a crate that's not too far. It's not along the top of the cargo hold. It's actually along the line next to the door. She goes down 2 rows and pulls out one of the crates, cart into the slot, and opens it up. And her eyes widen a little bit as she sees what's inside, and she looks at you. And she looks back down, and she just takes a step back. Yeah, your gift, sir.
Insight check. Insight check.
Insight check for what?
Why is she like that? What's her vibe on me? What does she think about me? What's going on with that? Hold up. 13.
13. Do you want to go over to one-on-one so I can just tell you real quick? One-on-one voice chat.
Sure.
Do 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 do
Where's the one-on-one? Oh, there it is. All right, so Austin, you realize she has a look of realization of seeing what a lightsaber is. Just the fact that she sees a lightsaber is quite shocking to her.
She doesn't know that it's good or bad, right?
No, she just knows. She saw a lightsaber. She realizes the formation. She recognizes the similar design, the rod, the handle, the buttons, the emitter on the tip. She does not know. Obviously, she doesn't know what it means, but she knows what a lightsaber is.
All right.
We can go back.
But she doesn't know if it's like good or bad, right?
Nope, she just knows what a lightsaber is, and she's quite shocked that one of her passengers owns a lightsaber.
So should I hide this from the rest of the group for now when I grab it and put it on my stuff?
Up to you.
I'm going to do that. So when at all possible, I'm like trying to hide it, I guess. Yeah.
Hide it? All
until
right.
it is revealed to the crew.
Got it.
All right, sweet.
Yep, go back. All right. So, Austin, you walk over and you collect your things, quickly attaching your equipment, and that's you done. She finally walks over. Fidu, you went and grabbed your stuff. Austin, you're grabbing your stuff. She walks over to the helmeted individual and looked down at him as he sits down. And you, sir?
Johnny Sparks, but you can call me Master.
Master?
Yeah, this guy's
My character audibly chuckles at that.
A look of just 5721. It's over on the rack over there.
My God, you still need that booze?
She points over to like the very corner, and she walks over quickly, hits the card, and opens the crate after you pull it out, and reveals all your equipment in the chest, just nicely packed like everyone else's belongings. And then she goes over and checks on the knocked out black masked man again. Oh, sorry, G, were you saying something?
No, I just said thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
What was Giorgio's character's name?
She can't find out because he's unconscious. She goes over, checks. She realizes.
Do we know?
No, we don't know. He's been unconscious. We just fought with him.
We've had no conversation as a party. That's true.
That's what this is for. It's for the introductions.
Ah, I see.
Ooh, I like it.
She goes over. She's checking on him, checking to make sure his head's not like bleeding. There's no bleeding. She pulls back his hood just a little bit. She sees some pale skin, but an overall humanoid type creature. Most obviously 4 limbs, body structure of a human being, but pale skin. She looks down, sees he has his equipment or some equipment, and she's content to let him rest. And she puts away. She looks at her pad now with all the other names of all the other passengers, the ones that most likely did not survive, and tosses it to the side. I don't believe anyone's going to be needing their things anymore. She chokes up a little bit as she says that.
I shout over to her, "Yo, where's the booze?"
She takes a glance over the unconscious form of the black figure in front of her, and looks like probably floating around the atmosphere with the rest of the canteen supplies. This was cargo hold for personal belongings only.
Okay.
She looks over, and she walks back over to the door, swipes her card. A positive sound happens as the door slides open. A bit of difficulty. It like creaks a little bit, then slides open, and she peeks out, hearing the wind rustling the sand in the night, and she looks with as far as she can, and she also sees nothing. Well, I don't know where we quite are, but chances of us finding our way in the night are not great. I say we hunker down here and spend the night.
Short rest, night, long rest. Yeah, long rest, short rest. I don't know. Either way, I got some HP to gain, so yeah.
Yeah. You also got healed by the med pack, so if you want, you can roll for it. But either way, you're getting all your health back.
Nice. Reset,
yeah.
Take a short rest.
I'm sorry?
Should I be pressing the rest button too, or?
Yeah, if you want. It shouldn't do much. But yeah, you can do it.
Or is it short rest like the number of hit dice if you're using it?
Well, do you guys want to spend the night? That's what.
Okay.
Are you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, you spend the night then.
Oh, hold on. While the night is going on, I'm gonna just do a miniature scout mission if the door is open. I'm just gonna take a general look outside, with some of the tech stuff that I have equipped on me, and just see if I can pick up anything on a radar, or on a simple radar, or anything using my simple enhanced technology vision with the helmet. It's just very slight, nothing really big, really that big.
All right. Do you have a distance?
No, not distance. It's slight. It'll pick up any.
Okay.
Movement.
All right. You activate your the motion sensor on your helmet to see if you can see anything in the darkness, anything that eyes cannot pick up without aid of technology. And aside from a few rodent-sized creatures scuttering about, that's about it so far in the direction you are looking.
Okay. Do I see anything of particular interest?
No, it's pretty much just desert as far as your technology can see.
Got it. Okay. I go and ruffle through a random, quietly, but I still go and ruffle through a random, luggage case or whatever, or storage case. See if I can find anything interesting.
All right. Roll a d.
I thought they were locked.
Claire's gonna come over and unlock it as she sees you trying to scavenge. She looks at you and she's like, I suppose people aren't going to be needing these. Might as well try and make some use out of it.
That's my girl.
Bro, we can loot all this?
So, Geo, roll a d4.
Got it. 3.
3, and then roll a d20.
A d20.
No modifier. No modifier.
Yeah. 30.
All right. So as you open up the crate, you see both laid out neatly in the crate a pair of vibro knucklers, like vibro knuckles, and then a long blast.
Kind of like a lion policeman would use, perhaps.
Yes.
Wait, what kind of policeman?
We did a one shot. I have it recorded. I need to post it to the YouTube channel. I'll do that because I am recording these for fun, and you can see just exactly why it's so funny.
Okay.
Not only that, you also see a very long blaster carbine, a sort of two-handed rifle, but not quite. It's sort of a longer two-handed pistol, a blaster carbine. It's not quite the longest blaster you've ever seen, but it's a decent-sized two-handed weapon.
So can I fit the vibro knuckles in my backpack and also put the carbine on my person in of itself, along with the other utility items that I have?
Yep. Okay. Oh, by the way, thank you for reminding me, Gio. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm assuming we're all going to be looting this stuff.
Well, they said that they're going to go. That's why I'm up looting.
Okay. Okay. So I just want to give out some quick items to make things easier. You guys all get your gear now. you guys all have backpacks from the storage, from the escape pod, like shelves or something. You emptied them out of useless trinkets and like tools and threw them on. You find some common clothing just scattered about. That's like common clothing and stuff rather than just your armor. You find holsters for pistols and credit chips. These are linked to your specific counts, credit counts on Magito, which is like a huge banking planet with massive vaults, and basically is the central banking or money storage area. And it's all linked digitally, so you don't need to carry around in-person credits all that often.
I see.
Oh, one more quick question. For that carbine, was it a blaster carbine or a carbine rifle?
Blaster carbine.
Got it, okay.
Yep. You take the vibro knuckles, you look them over, you shove them in the backpack over your shoulder, clink down. They're in your backpack now. You pick up the blaster rifle. Thankfully, is a sling on it, and you sling it over your shoulder. Like you sling it over one shoulder, so it's on your back.
Got it.
So how many credits did we get?
You got credit chips. It's like a device that links you up to your digital credit account, a credits account. So you don't have to carry in-person credits.
Yeah.
So now that you have looted the container, what else would people like to do before we rest?
Were there any more containers to loot?
Yeah, there's plenty.
Can I loot one?
Yeah. Roll a d4. And roll a d20.
2-2.
2-2.
Be right back. I'm just gonna do something real quick.
You walk over to a crate, and you unfortunately, as Lara comes over to swipe it, the locking mechanism, her card just won't open it anymore, as the crash had bashed it closed, or had just damaged it. She asks, "Would you like to try another one?"
Sure, another one.
All right.
Yeah.
Do the same rolls.
112.
All right. She walks over to a crate. This one does open. However, inside there's a small pouch inside, and then a blaster rifle in terrible, terrible condition. Like, it's rusted. It has a loose trigger. Pieces of it are chipping off. However, she pulls out the bag and holds it out to you. You look inside and you find 200 credits and 2 power cells.
Nice. Shoot, where's credits?
Is credit worth like the same as $1 in like our world in this case?
It's no direct conversion.
Like that kind of like the same value like here for what you can buy with 1 credit.
Well, Graham, imagine if a universal currency exists, but there's so places dirt poor that a few credits could buy you, like 10 credits could buy you like a huge meal on that planet, but then 10 credits on another planet is basically useless. It varies by planet.
It does vary.
Think, right?
It varies by economy, and it also varies by civilization, because civilizations have their own currencies and stuff.
You see.
The credit system is like the galactic recognized currency system. However, there are planets that still have their own currency systems that stick to that planet, and it's basically just a transfer between.
Okay, and so if then based on what Gio's saying, depending on which planet we buy stuff from, it might be more advantageous to buy something from one planet than another.
Sometimes. But
okay.
You'd also have to travel to said other planet to get that one item. Just to get that one item would be worth a week of travel. That's the thing.
Yeah.
All right, Graham, would you like to loot one as well?
Yes, I would.
All right, roll a d4.
And okay, and then I noticed, did Austin did roll both, didn't he? Okay, I see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, never mind. I got you. Okay, d4. All right, got a 3. Then a d20, you said?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
You get to a crate and you open it up. However, there's actually nothing in. Lara opens it up for you, and there's unfortunately nothing inside. That's odd. All right. Would you like to try another, sir?
Is that 2
It
turns?
says it's odd out loud.
Yeah. Like there's no.
All right.
There's no gear. These crates are not put in here unless there's items in them. Strange.
What kind of accent does she have?
Female.
She has a female.
She's
Oh my god.
She has an accent, but I cannot do it. She's sort of like someone trying to convey regalness in a way.
So she's clearly putting it on.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
So she's putting it on. It's apparent that she's putting it on.
A bit. Like she's trying not to use slang, stuff like that. Like she's trying to talk very properly and stuff.
Okay.
All right. So Graham, was that a yes or no on the other crate?
I would like to do another one. That's
Yep.
okay in 1 turn. That's not technically 2 things.
We're not in
turn.
combat right now. You can take all the time you want. The turn system. Turns are basically just to measure amounts of time during fighting, essentially.
Okay.
Right, when they walk away, can I go over to the empty crate and investigate?
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Roll an investigation check. Graham, if you want, you can roll your D4 and D20 again, though.
Okay.
Oh, I got a nat 1.
You just go over to the crate and look into it.
And then again, I start mouth breathing a little bit. This shit empty.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes, sir. It is empty.
I thought with the natural one you would like look at it and like go blind or something.
No, not that cruel. Maybe if it was booby trapped.
Okay.
No, he just looks over, but he literally sees nothing. There's no indication that he can see of anything being useful.
Okay, I got you. All right. So then I'll go for the next box then.
Yep.
Or next crate. Okay, D4 first. All right. 2. All right, and then D20. 13. Okay.
Lara opens up another crate for you, and inside there is a nicely laid cable of fiber cable, a very thin yet universally strong cable, capable of carrying hundreds of pounds, even though it's no bigger than like a pencil's width. It's very strong, very flexible. There's about 10 vibro darts lined up in a line, and then there's also another blaster carbine, which is a long rifle or two-handed rifle type thing.
Okay. What condition are these in? Are they in?
It's not pristine. It's not shining. However, like it's seen some use. The blaster carbine. However, it is not in disarray like Austin's was, to the point where it was like chipping away, and someone tried.
I didn't even take that.
Yeah, someone tried to take care of this gun. You also have like 10 vibro daggers laid out with vibro darts. I'm sorry, vibro darts, which are little blades, basically made for throwing.
I mean, yeah, if you got 10 daggers, you could use them as throwing weapons too. Okay, so got those. Man, it's funny. These are all ranged. I'm out here trying to be. I don't know. Maybe at this time, I wonder if it'd be smart to have a ranged weapon.
Well,
like
I mean,
one. I don't know.
You can vibro
Perhaps
daggers. Vibro daggers are both. You can use them like daggers, or you can throw them. It's both.
That's true. Okay. You know what? I'll take them. And there's no backpack in there or anything.
You got a backpack. You all got backpacks dished out just so you have stuff to store all your equipment. You sling the carbine over your shoulder, much like you saw the masked man do behind you, and you just start. You put a few darts just slowly in like the holsters, like just using it as a pouch, since you have a whole empty holster. The other one's holding your ion pistol. Assuming you want to keep it.
You guys see that? For some reason, the fire alarm's going off.
Okay, I saw the blinking. I wasn't sure what it was. All right. Is that all the looting we would like to do?
I guess.
Is there more?
Yeah. There's about a dozen more crates at least that haven't been opened. At least, because you and Austin have Graham and Austin have both tried to do 2. That's Geo's done 1. That's 5. There's about 15 to 20 more ish. At least just from what you can see, just looking around.
What if we opened them all?
No, I think I'm gonna have to leave for a second.
Yes, yeah. So, while me and Phil realizing that there's a crap more, it's a team effort to loot this place. Between me and Austin, I think we come to a silent agreement that we're just gonna open the rest of the crates, and just kind of pull together what we find. Do you agree with that, Austin?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And then we can go back and buy
okay, I was not planning for this, so give me a second. I'm thinking. Graham, you okay?
Yeah, no, I think he's just calling someone.
No, I think he's leaving because the fire alarm's going off.
Oh, is it?
That's what he said. So, okay. So, while...
You said the fire alarm's going off?
Yep, and that's the fire alarm, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna mute him. Let me know when he's back.
I mean, I'm still here, but
Oh, is the fire alarm not going off?
no, it is. You guys not hear it?
I hear it, but it's like every now and then it triggers. Do you have to leave the building or? All right, so do me a favor, Austin, Geo, roll. I don't think Graham can do it, so just roll 3d4s each. Roll 3d4s. Okay. D4s. Oh yeah.
I did.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
did
just
see that.
prepping the D20s. I anticipated.
Yeah, and then Geo do 3 d20s. Sorry, I didn't see you did the d4s first.
There we go. Sorry.
Okay, so
Go on to 19. We only meant to do 3, so we can just use those.
I'll use the 19, the 15, and the 9 since technically those were the first 3 you did. All right, so you got 43. Same with Austin's actually. You got the exact same as Austin. So 43, 43, 7. Okay. Okay, so after about an hour of going to each and every crate with Lara, who had only 1 card, so she had to do every single crate whenever you wanted to open it, because the second they close, they lock again. She would open it. Every time you got to a crate, you were guys taking up. Unfortunately, a lot of the gear was actually in disrepair. There was disrepair. A few of them were broken. A few of the crates were broken and couldn't get into. However, you guys managed to pull out 1 more blaster carbine, a total of 35 slug cartridges, 5 more power cells. So that's 35 slug cartridges, 5 blaster cells or power cells, another blaster carbine, about a few more pouches containing about 600 to 700 more credits total. You like piled it up. It's in front of you now with all the other stuff. And then, however, you also find a bandolier and ammo pouch. And you also manage to find, quite shockingly, a shotgun. Like a scatter gun.
Okay. Does anybody else see that we are doing this besides Laura?
Lara, well, it's just you, Grant. It's you, the passengers you escaped with. There's no one else around.
That's what I'm saying. Do the other passengers see this?
Yes, everyone sees it except Kristoff. Damn it. Except the black hooded figure who is unconscious in his seat.
Got it.
His?
So
Did we open up his one, by the way?
He already has his stuff. He got it. He got it during the end of the last session. He had just he opened the chest. Then he had to take the extra turn to don all his gear, equip it all, be ready to fight.
Alright. So what I do is I lean closer to the I guess that this guy's like a Sith, or like that he maybe have a little bit more to him than what meets the eye.
I just want to say you found the 5 power cells. You found 35 slug cartridges. About the 700-ish credits. You also find a wrist blaster, which attaches to a basically forearm. However, you can quickly tell by looking at it, it's broken.
How easily do you think I could repair it?
Actually, I think that's better. That's more up my alley, Austin.
I can pay somebody to have it fixed. I don't know. You don't know.
No. It's like literally have a proficiency in tech. So
But do you have tools?
Oh, here comes the fire.
So, I lean over the Austin's character and I say, "Yo, you have any Jedi mind tricks or anything special that we can, so we can only divide this 2 ways versus 3?"
No, you.
Man, they're not kidding around. That's fast.
I gotta get the next thing. I look at him. I give him like a confused look on my face. Like what? Like why would he have what? Okay. 11. Okay. Right. Oh, is there anything in the laundry that I need to worry about? Okay. All right. Love you too, Mom. Good night. All right, where was I?
You lean over to him, looking at him questioningly.
Yeah. I wanted to try and get in the Scouse accent. Mom, how would you do a Scouse accent? A Scouse accent. Liverpool area. All right, never mind.
You don't have to do the accent.
No, I want to do the accent because it's so good.
You found your weakness.
Okay. The phrase that I want to use is there's this hilarious GIF of this Scouse guy that's talking about it. He's like, if your nan had balls, she'd be your uncle, but she doesn't. So, you know what I mean? It's something like that. So I want to try and get. I don't know how to respond. I don't know how to with this Jedi thing with the Scouts. You know what? Okay. Gio, I got it. Okay, I'm locking in my final answer right here, right now.
No deal.
But when you say that, I turn around, I grab Gio guy's shoulder, and I like turn him, I look him dead in the eye. I said, now why in the hell would you be going around saying shit like that? You got no business saying that. What are you making some assumptions right now, mate? You don't know nothing about me.
Got it. So we'll go with plan A. I'll knock him out. We'll rob him blind, and then we can take his stuff to the pile, and then we can divide it 2 ways.
You're gonna knock out. I'm sorry, I just got very confused. You're gonna knock out who?
Graham's character.
Well, he can't defend himself. That's cruel.
Are you saying that we should kill everyone then for these little bit of stuff?
Well, the thing is just that you can tell that I'm doing this all a little bit sarcastic because I'm just trying to, get the most loot for all of our efforts,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, all right. So if we do this all sly, what we can do is we can pretend that there's 400 credits. You take 200, I take 100, he gets 100. We divide that extra 300 amongst ourselves. Then we take all the power cells. You put the extra. I'll take the extra blaster and put it in my pocket, and the wristband, and then you take the rest.
I say deal. I put out my hand and we do the handshake.
I accept that. We shake hands.
Okay, so you're getting all the power. You're getting the 5 power cells.
Mm-hmm.
No, I thought we were splitting it. He was getting the extra, so I was getting 2. He was getting 1. Or I was getting 2. He was getting 3.
So you get 3 power cells. Geo. Austin gets 2 power cells.
Yeah.
You get 250. Austin gets 350 credits. Graham gets 100. Wait, does that math add up? Yeah, that math adds up. Then the 350 slug cartridges. Who gets those?
I'll give them to Austin. I don't want them.
Okay.
I don't think I'll...
And then the scatter shotgun and the broken wrist blaster.
The wristband, I'll give Austin the shotgun.
Okay.
And the shotgun uses those 35 shells that you're talking about?
Uses slugs.
Alright.
I can send you. There's a quick link I can send you. Oh. It should be a weapon under blasters. Just type in shotgun literally. And it's not. It's just plain old shotgun. You can look it up yourself if you want and just take a heavy look at it. The broken wrist blaster gets slipped into Johnny Sparks' backpack on the floor. You pick up the shotgun, scoop in the shells. Who gets the ammo pouch and the bandolier? Ammo pouch essentially is just a small pouch to hold ammo in. Bandolier is has separate pockets for each thing you can strap across your chest. Honestly, I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up. The ammo pouch is probably better for the slug cartridges.
Take it.
All right, so you along your belt you slide in the slug cartridges, pack them full. 1 sec. I'm sorry. Shrink here. So Gio, do you want the bandolier then?
Sure.
Okay, so you take the bandolier, you put it across your chest before you strap it on, so it's like across your chest, several pouches. It has 12 little pockets along the way. Each item can hold, just so you know, everything can hold, every pocket can hold something like a frag grenade or power cell. It does not take a bonus action or object interaction to pull from. You can just pull it from if it's in there.
Got it. Awesome. That works out better than expected, but I thought it was.
And then the ammo pouch, Austin, you can fit 20 slug cartridges into it. Same thing. Pulling things out of it does not use object interaction. It is literally just you pull. However, reloading is still a thing. So you can still interact with something during your turn. You just reloading is still a action. So you can fit 20 cartridges into the ammo pouch, or you can fit a power cell or 2 in the. You can fit your 2 power cells in there because it can either hold 2 power cells or 20 slug cartridges. So whatever you want to do. However, either way, at least 15 slug cartridges are getting just thrown back into your backpack because you can't fit them anywhere else.
Hey guys, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, has anything happened in the room since I left?
Yep, good news. You got 100 credits.
Oh no, I'm talking about my actual room based on the camera from the thing. No, it's okay. I was just wondering if any water is turned on yet or anything.
Yeah, no, it looks like there's a little bit of black smoke in the background, but you should be okay.
No, it looks fine. It looks just like you left it.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I
Like an actual fire or just a fire drill?
I don't know. It's like they have 3 fire trucks outside right now. They all dressed up.
That was not a drill.
Yeah.
The department does not respond to drills.
Yeah, I know. They have like a full ladder truck here because it's a big building.
Like, is it okay if I go to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah.
Nice.
I might as well get a drink too. Break time.
Take a time out. They're ready to take a time out. Can I turn the light on in the family room? What? Can I turn the light on in the family room?
So, Gio, is Giorgio going to be joining anytime soon, by the way?
He said that he might not be joining tonight.
All right.
He's just been talking a lot to his girlfriend about some stuff, so he said some pretty heavy stuff he might be focused on tonight.
The ladder truck just left, so I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing.
All right, are you in your room, or are you still outside?
No, I'm still outside yet. I don't know if I gotta wait for someone to say you're good or not.
Probably.
Yeah. So I'm still outside just waiting for some. The first truck that showed up is still here, but the bigger truck that's with the ladder just left. Along with the, the deputy, what do you call that? The chief, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Graham, your character is basically, while this is all happening, your character has just been like trying to catch some shut eye after finding some loot. Your character literally after you got your 2 crates and your stuff, and you sort of hunkered down into a corner and tried to slowly like doze off to sleep. The events of the day, the excitement, and all the adrenaline leaving you tired.
Got it. Are we ready to sleep for the night?
I'm waiting for Austin to get back before I do that.
Let's try it.
Hey, Gio, can you follow me over to the individual voice check real quick? The one-on-one conversation real quick. Hey, Gio. Can you hear me?
There we go.
There we go. Okay, cool. I just wanted to let you know that while you were dishing out all the equipment, Lara, since she was there and unlocked every single crate, she knows just how about how much stuff was there. So she sort of saw you. She's not gonna say anything because mainly she doesn't really care. Either way, it's not stuff she wants or could use really. She doesn't know anything about you guys, so as long as the gear is put to use, she doesn't really care. But she did see you. I just want to let you know that.
Got it. Okay. No biggie.
All right.
Got it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay.
Yep. Austin, hurry up.
I think I'm decently ready to speak Scouse.
After watching how many videos while on the toilet.
The same one twice, and then another one. So 2 videos, but I watched one of them twice.
All right. So, as you dish out the loot, you acquire all this equipment and gear.
Oh, is Giorgio back?
Giorgio, I don't think he's joining tonight.
He was my friends, and I'm like, all right, I guess I gotta leave. It was good I had a scope. If the room was on fire, I would have known from my camera on my laptop because my friends were watching it.
Jeremy, you almost ready to join back, or are you still waiting? All right, so basically what ends up happening is you...
Oh, I've heard some people complain about this happening before. Has this happened in your stay here, or where it's just gotten called and then really nothing was found?
It was like at this time of night too. Actually, it was later.
Oh, okay.
I'm so pissed because I go to sleep. And it was the funeral.
All right, I muted Graham just so I can talk. I don't know if I'll wait for him to say something to you guys. You basically take an hour, go through all the crates, dish out all the loot, have your little conversation. Graham's sort of been slipping. You sort of just slip the 100 credit into his pocket and leave it at that. Never say anything about it.
If not, I don't know. So we don't have 2 guys tonight. Should we just switch back to Muck or something? Do you think?
Sure, yeah, let's end it off on, yeah, I guess we can
I'm just thinking, because if it's just going to be me and Gio playing then, essentially, for the next, at least, probably 20 minutes to half an hour.
Yeah.
Sounds like from Graham's perspective.
Yeah, do we just want to have a conversation for our characters for the next few minutes then?
It's up to you. I mean...
What does your character want to talk about, Gio?
I don't know, I was just going to say, where are you from? Yeah, I'll just bounce it right at you and just say, where are you from? What's your story?
Where? Oh, he says, what's my story or where am I from?
I'll say, what's your story? Even more general.
Shoot, what's the name of the game? The name of the game? Lemmy. It's called Lemmy. Alright. Scout mode activated.
Austin, real quick, it's Bolo Ball or Leme. It's interchangeable, whichever is easiest.
Bolo Ball works too?
Bolo Ball is like, yeah, it's basically a common.
Which one would be like the more galactic version?
Bolo Ball is like the common. It's officially called Leme, but it's like calling football soccer, essentially, I guess. But People do.
Okay.
So it shows I want to let you know if Lime is too hard to say.
All right.
I'll probably call it Bola Ball. I'll probably call it Bola Ball just because it's easier for me to remember.
Bola Ball. Bola Ball sounds easier to remember too. Although limit, I don't. No, Bola Ball. I think is Bola Ball. We'll go Bola Ball until, yeah. All right. All right. So team me up again. Team me up again, Gio.
Sorry.
Yep. Okay. Hold on, what was that last bit?
I said team me up again. Give me the question again.
Oh yeah. So what's your story?
So what's my story, right? All right. Well, I'll give you this. I'm a Bodo ball player, right? Play center forward, big striker. Big me. I pound my chest a little bit. Then, is there like a rock? There's like a rock or something to pick up off the ground or something like that. I start juggling it with my feet, doing the big old soccer move, stuff like that. And like,
You can do it with one of the cartridges if you want to make a athletics check.
Yeah. I just rolled 2. Oh, 20.
Okay, you roll a natural 20 with a feat of amazing practice. You pull out from your ammo pouch, you slip out quick cartridge, you just start bouncing it, dribbling off your knee, pick up your leg, kick it behind you, kick it with your heel. You keep going. You kick it up one more time with your knee, bump it with your shoulder, up, knee, into the ammo pouch again.
All right, and then after doing that feat of highly impressive bolo balling, I turn to Gio's character and turn him on and say, I might be the best Bodo ball player in the world here now, wouldn't I? At least on this planet.
Yeah, and then so the first time you have not heard me sarcastic in some way, shape, or point this trip, I say, wow, that was actually really something else. So that's the first time you're hearing me not sarcastic out of this whole time. You heard me call Laura, call me master. You heard me giving crappy comments and being an asshole to everyone. But that was the first legitimate comment you have ever heard from me so far.
We've done bonding. Bonding successful.
Yeah, you got the equivalent of one of those dating sims. You got a single heart for that. Are you gonna ask me something or?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with the same question. With all right, mate. Then, so where you from now?
No, it's not as important where I'm from, but where I'm going. So I'm a simple man searching on a simple mission. Lost a girl a few years back, going back somewhere to find her. Been searching the universe for her.
All right. I'm gonna respond with, "Oh yeah, sweet on her then, eh?"
Yeah, you could say that.
All right, then I'll say that then.
You have to go through all this effort for someone.
Lara just is leaning over the seats. She's watching you guys in this little corner over here. She's sitting on the seats, looking over next to the unconscious black figure man, and watching you have this conversation. She saw the incredible dribbling of the cartridge shell that Arash did, and she says, well, just don't call her master. Just don't make her call you master.
Who said that?
Nara.
About who?
When Gio said, I'm
Oh, don't make... Okay, I got it.
Just don't make her call you master.
I'm gonna pipe in and I'm gonna say, well, that's what you're into, I hear a lot of people into stuff like that these days. There ain't nothing wrong with it. You do you. It's whatever you want in your bedroom. It's on you.
Oh, trust me, she's called me worse.
She sits back a little bit, not judging, just a saying. Make sure it's what she wants. Don't tell her to do it. She gives you a look real quick, Johnny, and just sits back again, watching. Not very talkative.
So Twilight, what's your story?
My story? She looks at you.
Yeah. We're starting to spill our beans over here. What's up with yours?
She looks down. Just someone trying to make my way through the galaxy. Bit of...
To what end, my dear?
She takes a small sigh. One sec. To the point where the love of my life and I don't need to worry anymore. We don't need to worry about people coming for us, enslaving us.
I'm concerned about.
I've long since. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you finish first.
I've long since given up ever hoping Twi'leks will ever truly be free. But
is Twi'leks like the name of a guy?
Twi'leks are the name of the species Lara is. Twi'leks. It's interchangeable. It's all how have all but given up Twi'leks race being free as a whole. However, I still believe I have a chance to experience freedom for the rest of my days. Me and Sriladan, my beloved, we will be free. That's why I was working on the Oasis. I was working, earning credits. She's back on Coruscant waiting for me. And she just looks down. Going quiet as the weight of the situation hits her.
Yo, we're not dead yet. We still got a few things to kick around. Is there anything we can do about any control panels, any controls, fuel lines, etc.? Let's see what we're working with.
We're in a metal shell. We fell from the scars. What can we do?
First thing we can do is scavenge for some parts. I'm proficient in some technology. Let's see if I can build anything.
What are good our parts if we don't have a motor, repulsors to get us off the ground and moving, engines?
But let's see what we got, what we can make. Anything that exists can be made, right?
Either way, leaving during the night will not be very useful and not be smartest. We don't know what's out there. We don't know what kind of creatures live on this planet. We can do your idea in the morning when there's bright light and we can see with ease. For now, I suggest we all hunker down and reflect and rest.
And another rest.
You're probably right. We can play the name game a little longer.
All this is happening before we took our rest.
Right.
Oh, okay. Hey, question. How do I add, like, what is it called? The stuff that I just got to my character on that character sheet.
Okay, do you know?
Yeah.
So
go to the website. You go to the equipment tab, which is a toolbox. To add credits, you literally click on it.
Oh,
type in
there it is.
and then you just click apply.
Yeah, you can search.
That's 100 still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got so you have gotten 100 or 200 credits, I believe. I don't remember what you got on your rolls. You got the blaster carbine.
Okay. Yeah. Can I so blaster carbine. Okay. So is that something that's already in the game that I can add,
Yep.
or is that a custom?
That's in the game. You just gotta search up carbine probably. Blaster's
Okay,
gonna give
so
you like 50
add
options.
All equipment. That would be weapon.
You can just search. You don't need to go through those. That's just to narrow it down to help find it. But if you type in blaster carbine, it's gonna let you find it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, there it is. Haha. All right.
You got that at like 200, I think, credits to your.
So I have 300 total.
No, you got 200 total, I think. How much did you get the first time?
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Oh,
remember
no. I remember now. You have 10 vibro darts, the
Yes.
fiber cord, the 50 foot of fiber cord, and then the blaster carbine.
Okay, blaster carbine, and then we said I heard someone that I got 100 credits.
Yep.
What did they have?
From all the searching, Austin and Gio's character did, Johnny and Orosh, they found some money and they slipped your share into your pocket while you were dozing.
Okay, got you. All right. And then the other thing you said there were vibro daggers.
Vibro darts.
Vibro darts. Okay. Dart. Okay. There we go. Quantity.
Isn't the Clone Wars currently going on?
We said 10 of those, right? 10 daggers or darts?
10 darts. What'd you say? What'd you say, Austin?
What time were we at again?
Several months before. For a frame of reference, we're about 34 BBY, 37 BBY, somewhere around there. We're a few months before the Battle of Geonosis in Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
Cool.
So you said it's called the fiber cord, right, Justin?
Yeah.
The other thing? Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right. So,
okay, now I got everything. All right.
Yep. You can also just, I find it helpful just to have like a piece of paper, so that way you don't need to add every single item and literally just jot down notes as you're doing it, or like have a note tab or paper open. That way you can just type it real quick or write it down real quick, and then at the end of it all, add it.
Okay.
So, as you talk and converse, you all slowly doze away, falling asleep, unsure of what's to come, but feeling safe and secure in the metal escape pod that you landed in. You all fall asleep, take up for quite a few hours. You're not sure quite how many, but it is enough for a long rest. So you all are fully healed. You all get all your stuff back, all that. Now, did we still want to stop here, or do we want to keep going now that Graham's back?
I'm fine chugging along, or if you stop, either way, I'm good.
It's up to you. Okay, so that's one in.
I mean, it's almost 10.
Almost 10. Yeah. Do you, Alright.
It'll be fine if we call it now.
Alright, we'll call it now then.
Alright then.
Sorry. Yeah. Alright, so as you all doze off in slumber, after a few hours, you are all slowly awakened by the sounds of approaching machines.
Battle droids.
We don't know.
You hear a repulsor, engine repulsor or hover repulsor getting closer and closer. One sec. Sorry, I. You hear something approaching quite loudly even through the metal walls. You hear it, and you are all slowly standing up, getting ready, and you hear the whirring and the of, and even in the sand you can hear robotic feet moving on hinges and stuff. You know there's people outside, and that's where we'll end it today.